Third-generation lobsterman Nick Pryor was in 8th grade when he started working as a sternman on Aquarius, the lobster boat his grandfather built. They still fish together out of Bremen in mid-coast Maine. But now, Nick, who is in his last year of high school, is at the helm while Verge Pryor, age 77, stuffs the bait bags and bans the claws of their catch. Between hauling traps, Verge quips that he plans to catch lobster until the end of his life. Some days I feel it's going to be tomorrow, other days it seems longer. His grandson wants to carry on the family tradition but thinks the future of lobstering is too uncertain to plan his life around. There's no place he'd rather be during summers, fall and spring than on a lobster boat, 17-year-old Pryor says. But Hess also interested in history and hopes to play baseball in college. Long-term I just don't see lobstering sustaining me, to have the things I want and need in life. Pryor is one of just over 1,000 Maine lobstermen who fish with student licenses while they're in high school or college and working toward a commercial license. State data show their numbers are down about 10% from a peak 4 years ago, after rising for almost a decade. There's a lot of kids I know that go now that will not be doing it in even 2-3 years, Pryor says. Maine does not track how many lobstermen of any age are diversifying into other fisheries or the fast-growing field of aquaculture, even as those in the next generation face unprecedented uncertainty from forces within and outside the fishery. For one, the cost and effort of complying with evolving regulations aimed at protecting the lobster population and other species. The latest federal rule, announced on August 31 by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration (NOAA), is part of a plan to stop endangered North Atlantic right whales from getting caught in fishing gear by 2030. The agency estimates that the population's decline has accelerated in recent years, with 368 right whales remaining. NOAA has documented 34 right whale deaths since 2017, with at least 9 of those mortalities confirmed to have been caused by entanglements in fishing gear, including gear used by commercial gillnet or lobster and crab fisheries on the East Coast. NOAA's new rule requires lobstermen to use gear with state-specific markings that can be traced if a whale gets caught, among other modifications such as weak points in fishing lines that allow entangled whales to break free. The rule will also allow lobstermen to use so-called ropeless gear, a costly and controversial new technology that's still in the early stages of development, in fishing areas that will be closed in certain seasons. The beauty of the lobster industry is that there's been a place for everybody,